Hello and welcome to Dead Good Gaming, the show where we analyse different video games to find the best level for you to survive in a zombie apocalypse. Today's level is the iconic opening to the original Sonic the Hedgehog Green Hill Zone Act 1. We won't be looking at the other acts of Green Hill Zone because, let's face it, they're all pretty much the same anyway. Let's begin. Nothing! Well, okay, that's not quite true. There are little fluffy animals inside the Badnik robot made by Dr. Eggman. These little critters could provide tasty meals, if you can catch them. Once released from their mechanical prisons, they flee very quickly out of the area. Sonic might be able to nab them, but you're not as quick as him. They are more likely to escape, leaving you more exhausted and hungry than you were originally. If you find a technique of catching the little critters, there are 28 of the protein-filled robots roaming around the level. So if you're very frugal with your diet, you can have food to last you a couple of months. But with no other vitamins or minerals, surviving only on the meat of these scrawny animals will not make you a happy, healthy eater. There is also the issue of cooking the creatures, as despite the level being filled with trees, there doesn't seem to be any wood. Perhaps you could start a fire from the burning remains of a robot, or if you're brave and hungry enough, simply eat it raw. Other than that, you're stuffed. Maybe there's fish in the lake behind you. I wouldn't know. I am three-dimensional. As with the majority of platform games from this era, collectibles equals health. Sonic is no exception, and collecting the 151 rings in the level will help you recover from almost any injury. It's recommended you only carry one ring at a time, so when you eventually get hit, you don't lose a whole bounty of rings. When they are gone, they're gone. Do not waste them. Other power-ups include one temporary shield and 2 invincibility upgrades. Obviously, such power should only be used in dire emergencies, and each has a very limited duration. It's advised to use that time to get as far away as possible out of danger, fleeing the zombie-infested zone to a safer location before your time is up. For your general day-to-day upkeep, the waterfall is suited to wash away the grim smell of death, and using these rather sharp blade-like petals for minor to semi-serious operations. There are no indoor areas except these snake-like tunnels. When you need to rest, curl up, crawl in, and hope nothing is coming up from the other end.
I'm gonna get you.
The level spans both horizontally and vertically, with hills, steep slopes, and 90-degree cliffs. I hope you brought your hiking boots, as traversing this environment will not be as easy as Sonic makes it look. You should always have an escape route ready, as zombies do not get tired and will be able to chase you up any incline without stopping for breath. It's probably best just to climb to the top of the hill, say this one, and move everything you need to the top. If you stay above the tallest, steepest hills, zombies won't be able to reach you until they start appearing in their thousands and make human zombie pyramids. Be warned, when you are at the tallest, safest point of the level, there is only one way down, and you'll probably die trying. Make ladders, poles, or rope out of the various elements before you climb to the top to ensure you have the safest passage to cross when the zombies come for you. But let's face it, I would rather be a zombie than live my entire life on top of this hill. You don't even have a toilet up here. You are going to have to shit over the edge. What a life to be living. Unfortunately, the weapons from this level aren't faring well either. Your best bet is to kill the robots and utilize their parts and weapons for yourself. Many have projectile energy weapons, which, if harnessed, could be useful for obliterating zombies. However, unless you're a multi-talented genius who is able to reverse engineer a self-destructive robot without any tools or schematics, you're pretty stuffed, mate. You could also use the environment to your advantage. The numerous cliffs would at least cripple a zombie when pushed off, if not kill it immediately. There are several spike pits that could cause serious harm, and as a second use for the sunflowers, if you remove the head with all the petals, you have yourself one dangerous spiky metal frisbee.
Hey! Yeah, let's have it.
Well, there you have it. The Blue Hedgehog's first level is a no-go for surviving the zombie apocalypse. You could probably have told me that just by looking at the place, but then we wouldn't have a show now, would we? Maybe a level from Sonic 06 would work better as a zombie safe location. If you get into trouble, just glitch your ass out of there. What a fantastic idea! Thanks for joining us on Dead Good Gaming, and join us next time where we'll analyse other levels from your favourite video games to find out the best zombie stronghold. Always remember, stay safe, stay strong, stay dead good.